Clark was an early builder. We built a playhouse in our backyard. Clark and his brother Joe, that was his first house, but not to be his last. Our family, when Clark was about 14, went to England on a mission, and while we were there, he and his buddy came up with this idea of selling these special pens. I got a call from the police saying, "Hey, we've got these two boys. They're not supposed to be out there at their age peddling door to door." And so that was his first experience, not only trying to be entrepreneurial, but also with the police.
He was very kind of grown up for a teenager. So at night, he would always say, "Mom, come in and talk to me." And that was when he would talk about what he wanted to do, what he wanted to become, all of his aspirations for the future. And it was so fun for me to see all of his dreams and to realize how many of them came true.
I'm Christine Ivory, and Clark and I have been married since 1987. We met in the MTC. He was going to Rome on his mission, and I was going to Milan. So we were studying Italian, and we ended up writing for 2 years and developed just a wonderful friendship. I came home 6 months before he did, and we continued to write, and then, the rest is history.
We were undergraduate students in the political science department, and Clark had just come back from his mission from Italy, and he said to me, "You should come to this student advisory committee meeting. We're gonna go meet with the department chair." I didn't even know what the agenda was. The agenda was Clark wanted to revamp the whole curriculum to get a political science degree. And he was like, "We should split this class in half, and we should move this one to a 400 level class." And he had this big agenda, and I was like, who is this guy, right? Who does that at 21? He just knew that it would be better, and in fact, they implemented most of the changes.
After his mission, came back and became a salesman for what was then Ivory Homes, and he was a very good salesman, and everything was going great till one day he made his application, and lo and behold, he got accepted to Harvard. So for 6 months, he commuted every week, came back and became the sales manager and just did a fantastic job. And so he was on his way to be a home builder.
In 2000, when Clark finished buying Ellis out of the company, he started implementing quality controls and more customer service, really taking care of people and driving customer satisfaction rates up. He was so young at the time, he was 35, but he behaved like a much more seasoned individual. Because Clark has this ability to see around corners, he's always a step ahead of most people. So by 2008 and 2009, when the economy is just at the bottom, we're in a different position than most other builders.
Well, I remember first meeting Clark in 2002 when I was with the Chamber of Commerce, and I was chair, and we were looking to try and bring Clark in and get him involved. He said, "I'm running my company's business. It's a full-time job." And we said, "Clark, it is, and you're doing a fabulous job at it, but the community needs your voice on other issues." And Clark said, "I'll do it."
Clark has served as the chair of the Salt Lake Chamber Board, and recently served as the chair and really the co-founder of our foundation, Utah Community Builders. It's just reflective of how Clark gets engaged in so many different efforts in our community, that it's not just about giving of his time and showing up at meetings, but really giving of his energy and his full effort.
So our decision to become more involved in community essentially happened as we returned from Romania. We came back from Romania with a very deep sense of the need to collaborate and the need to trust.
Moldova is the poorest country in Europe, and a lot of these people really don't control their own hand. And Clark saw that, interacted with these people, every single day. And I think that motivated him in a number of ways, not just in the community that he was in at the time in Romania or Moldova, but also like, what are the problems going on in my own community?
When Clark became successful in home building, that's when he started to think about, how do I be a builder in the community? He has built a collaboration of public and private interests to go after some of the most difficult public policy problems that we face as a community.
Clark has an incredible ability to take a problem and to give the financial overlay, how to make it sustainable.
When I think of the Utah Impact Partnership, I think of alignment, aligning philanthropic interests to go after homelessness.
We got the legislature to fund $55 million, and we've now picked a number of projects to help create housing.
Another one of Clark's innovations is the Utah Housing Preservation Fund. When I think of that, what I think of is, it's counterintuitive. A builder who's trying to preserve housing when you really could take it down and build more. He's very community-minded.
The Utah Housing Preservation Fund is one of the most unique public-private partnerships anywhere in the country to help address this issue.
We have about 768 units in total in the Preservation Fund.
Another really exciting idea of Clark and Christine Ivory is University House. This is their absolute commitment to our flagship university. President Randall needs housing, they deliver.
Through innovative financing, all of the proceeds through a 99-year land lease get donated back to students. That amounts to $1 billion.
Another really exciting innovation of Clark's is Ivory Innovations. When I think of that, what I think of is national impact. Ivory Innovations is in every state in the country, helping take the best ideas in planning and finance and construction and award them with a cash award for their great thinking on solving the affordable housing problem.
We are addressing historic redlining.
Printed from recycled plastic.
We're able to create solutions to give buildings a new life from the inside out.
I find Clark Ivory to be one of those leaders in our community that's a real global thinker. Clark thinks about problems from a global perspective. He thinks big picture. He thinks long game. And he also swings for the fences. He takes on things that other people don't think are possible.
I think I'm happiest with Clark when we are discussing ideas. We love to think about life. We love to think about our faith. We have such a deep sense of each other's goodness, you know? So it pulls us through.
He's been able to not only emphasize business in his life, but to emphasize family and friends and faith. And by doing that, he shows us not only how to build a successful business, but how to build a successful life.
Okay, we need to know, what are your favorite things to do with Dad?
Travel!
Congratulations! Thanks so much, Dad, for all you've done for our community. I love working with you every day, and you definitely deserve being the giant in the city this year.
Congratulations, Pop, on being the giant in the city. Thanks for always being such a great role model to me.
Well, Clark, I can't think of anyone who deserves this more. I love you, and I'm proud of you, and congratulations.
Congratulations, Clark. No one is more deserving of this honor than you.
I am so excited about this award. Congratulations.
Clark, congratulations on this recognition as a giant in our city. And thank you for letting us honor you.
Clark, we love and respect you, and we appreciate all that you do for us. Thank you.